What is up? As you see, I'm not in my outside spot today. It is rainy outside. It's disgusting and it's cold. So we're doing this inside. I wasn't even planning on doing this today, but I was reading through my devotion book, my little prayer book that I'm doing, and I listened to a podcast this morning, which is the Fully Alive podcast for Alive Church with Michael and Megan Brewski. And over and over today, I got hit with the same theme with multiple things that I went through today. So I figured I would talk about it, and it hit home. There's some things that obviously I'm continuing to go through. I'm not going to get into details, but they hit home today. Two Bible verses for you. I got two quotes, I guess we'll say, and we'll go from. So first, it is Galatians 6, and we'll start with 7, and I believe it goes until 10. Yes. So start there. Galatians 6:7. Don't be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a person sows, he will also reap. Because the one who sows to his flesh will reap destruction from the flesh, but the one who sows to the Spirit will reap eternal life from the Spirit. Let us not get tired of doing good, for we will reap at the proper time if we don't give up. Therefore, as we have opportunity, let us work for the good of all, especially for those who belong in the household of faith. The biggest thing that I focused on there is don't get tired of doing good, um, because over time you're going to reap what you sow, and don't give up. So over time, just do not give up. That's the biggest thing for me in my season right now, is just continuing to have faith and trusting God has a plan through the chaos that I'm going through right now, and the day to day of what changes today. We'll just go with that. What's changing today in this situation? What am I going to hear today, or what am I not going to hear today? And then next, I have a prayer book. I am on day 40, which is crazy to me. This is a 40-day promises and prayers for men. It's been really good for me during this season. It's crazy that I'm on day 40 because I started this when some things happened. So it's crazy that it's been 40 days. So the Bible verse, the message for today is day 40. It's the last day of it. It's called Keep the Faith. So it keeps the theme going here. It's the verse is Romans 8:28. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love him, who have been called according to his purpose. So that is just the thing for me, is just remembering daily, and it's a choice daily, to remember that God is working everything for good, even if it's not, even if it's something that you don't see as good in your life, or see it at all as anything positive. Um, this one is, a friend was talking to this guy, writes at a devotional for each section. A friend was talking to him. He got a pastor to give him some advice, and this one hit like he was talking to me. Um, the guy's name's Larry, but I'm going to say my name instead. Keith, a chapter in your life has come to a close, and there's nothing you can do about that. You're sad now because you don't understand what it means. That's because you don't get to write the chapter titles for your own life story. Only God can do that. For now, step into the next chapter with gratitude and wonder. As you look back, you'll see that God has written a meaning over this stage of your life. Perhaps it will be grace, or growth, or humility. In time, you'll understand, but until then, accept that God is moving you further along in the story he is writing for your life. It felt like he was talking directly to me. Um, and it just, to me, it is remembering the simple lesson God's teaching me, and using any situation to move me forward to where I'm supposed to be. Even if it wasn't what he planned, uh, God knows everything. God uses everything. But unfortunately, as humans, we sin and we do things that aren't according to God's plan, and we have free will. But God uses that, and uses the bad things that happen in our life to further us along, and use it for good for our story if we choose to be with him. A quote that I thought was that thought was very fitting. This is from Winston Churchill. when you're going through hell, keep going. I'll end with that, man. And I'd like to put out there, if you made it to this portion, if you need anything to pray about, put it in the comments. I can pray, or you just want to put, hey, pray for me. You don't have to put exactly why. Yeah, I appreciate anybody that watches. Hope you get something out of it. Peace.